You know what?
Chicken butt?
You know, people are afraid of spiders. I think I kind of get that. This like wall is the heebie-jeebie nightmare, right? I mean,
Wait, why?
it's moving.
Because there's sludge flowing down?
Yeah. Welcome back to Poisons Mates, everybody. We're back here in the gutter again.
With the heebie-jeebie walls?
With the heebie-jeebie walls. So we are actually, this brings me right into the topic I want to talk about. I've been watching River Monsters, as I do every now and then.
No wonder why you get the heebie-jeebies from, like, sludge.
See, like that brings me to kind of the point I want to talk about. It's like River Monsters doesn't give me the heebie-jeebies like it does some people, apparently. Like, I know people who can't watch that show because it's like, these fish are all creepy looking. Like, they're fish! They live in a place that, like, we don't belong. Of course they look creepy.
What do you mean we don't belong?
We don't belong where most of those fish are.
Are you saying that we can't explore the bottoms of rivers?
He had a dark sword. No, I mean, we can. The bigger issue is, what this really leads me into is that last night we were watching the one special on Loch Ness, where he goes trying to figure out, like, you know, the idea behind Nessie. You know, what could it be?
Sure, okay.
Yep. And so, he ends up, you know, going to a few different places in, like, Iceland and Norway, and a couple other places.
I forgot about that thing.
And when he does,
See, that right there, that's heebie-jeebies.
yeah. But they end up going fishing for the Greenland shark.
Mm.
And one of the things that they do discover, and when they pull up the baits, one of the baits is like crawling with these sea lice, which did give my wife the heebie-jeebies when we were watching. Like, so much so she actually looked away. And I was like, oh, okay. So
I didn't realize you could light those pools on fire.
yeah. Actually, we'll stop the creatures from coming out of them, too. So now...
But do they stay lit?
No, they don't stay lit between bonfires. But we can go down here. So yeah, that was my little tangent. River Monsters is a great show. It's on Amazon Prime. If you want to watch it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was on Netflix for some reason.
I think it used to be on Netflix, but all 9 seasons are on Amazon Prime. Super interesting show, really is. You know, he goes and does catches like bull sharks in New Zealand, or not New Zealand, in Australia, and in America. Catches like snakeheads and gar and, you know, stuff you didn't know existed for the most part. Tigerfish, which are really kind of cool fish. That's not the right button.
That's right. It was just like 30-some thousand souls.
Yeah, it's like a level at this point, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I've been playing some game on the side where the run button is hold down A and not B, and my brain said, oh, I need to run. Let me hold down the run button.
Would that game be Sleeping Dogs?
That game would be Sleeping Dogs. That's a fantastic game.
I mean, the options were Sleeping Dogs or Assassin's Creed Origins.
I finished Assassin's Creed Origins, thank you very much.
Not the DLC.
No, I decided not to buy it. I have enough games to play right now. I'll wait for the next sale. Mitch will not believe me that Assassin's Creed Origins is a good game.
It's less about me believing that and more about, like, just giving you shit. But I will be honest, I'm not sure I would ever play the game. And that's more out of a, there's only so much time. And there's always new things to do.
Which is fair, which is why I decided that as much as I really enjoyed that game, I don't know if I have the I was trying to focus into like playing one, maybe 2 games at a time right now.
Sure.
Instead of this whole like just bouncing back and forth between games all the time, which is what I tend to do. And so I'm like, okay, what's my like 1 or 2 games I'm gonna play right now?
Other than Dark Souls.
Yeah, basically. I don't count the stuff we do for Sharks and Things. Hashtag we need more content. Hashtag soon. Hashtag.
Hashtag the hashtag.
All the hashtags. Or actually just gonna go that.
Screw you, doggo.
I don't need to worry about the doggo. So, yeah. So the stuff we do, because I had to put time aside anyways to do the recording for this, so I don't count that. So the time I have left, there is too much media to consume at some point in time, and so I need to be very, very selective about the things I am choosing to do, watch, and play. Hence the single monitor. Like that was the whole point of going down to a single monitor, is that it forces me to have to focus on the thing I'm doing instead of like trying to multitask by watching a TV show or YouTube videos or play a video game all at the same time. Because as I can, play video games and watch TV shows or YouTube videos at the same time, I tend to lose track of both parts of what I'm doing. As I am right now, as I'm trying to hold this conversation, and failing miserably. Do your attack.
I mean, good thing that doesn't refresh your poison meter.
That does.
Well, yeah, now you're poisoned again, yes.
There, are you happy?
Yeah, actually.
Whatever.
Cowabunga, dude.
So yeah. That is the real impetus behind the moving to one monitor, is that it forces me to actually have to focus on the thing that I have going on my screen at the time. So, if I'm playing a game, I have to play the game, which actually has helped a lot. Like, I actually focus on playing the game, and I'm not trying to, like, pay attention to the game and another thing that I'm watching, or that.
This is until he decides to set up another computer, like a laptop or an iPad, next to his computer screen, so he can go back to multitasking.
I mean, so that was the thing, right? So I was making this conscious decision. I do own a Surface, and I do have my desk is configured in such a way that I can hook up a second audio device. I did that for streaming purposes, so I could play music and stuff from a different thing, and I could control that separately from my computer. But yeah, I mean that would be, there are ways around it. It's not like I don't own other monitors that I couldn't just go hook up another monitor. So there is that. This armor really does not have any good dark defense, huh?
Doesn't really have much besides physical defense going for it.
So yeah, and we talked about Legos and Gundams earlier, and that's part of it too. Is that if I don't have 6 screens in front of me. Like, I have to focus on stuff. So, it's an experiment. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll fail miserably and I'll have 2 monitors set back up in a week.
Well, it's probably been more than a week.
It has. I've not actually used my computer a whole lot in the last week or so, since I've set it all up.
I suppose.
But I definitely have noticed, like, playing Sleeping Dogs, I am innately more focused on playing the game than I am.
Well, I mean, that game just, like, will suck you in anyways.
Yeah, but, like, I have no problems, like, even with games that suck you in, of just, like, ignoring everything. And just be, like, watching my YouTube videos or my TV shows or whatever. You know, part of me
Your
wants...
soaps.
My soaps. My stories. Part of me is also, like, I want to, like, enjoy the things. So, A, it does force me to be way more selective about the things I'm going to do, which is kind of nice. I've been reading a lot of, like, interesting articles, primarily from, like, our books, about, like, people will force themselves to get through books because they feel like they have to. Like, if they're not enjoying a book, they will still force themselves to get through the book because they feel like some sort of, like, weird need to finish every book that they start.
Which is a terrible thing.
Yeah, and everyone's like, no, don't do that. As soon as you have decided that you don't like what it is you're reading...
I don't know why you jump and roll on that.
I don't know. Paranoid?
Apparently. There that guy goes.
Yep. Yeah, that's also been part of it. And that's, when are you satisfied is a big part of that question as well. Like, when do you feel are you okay with saying I'm done with the game even if you don't finish the game? Kind of like Legend of Zelda. I did that with.
That's such a good game.
Breath of the Wild. I like did everything except for killing Ganon, and I was kind of like, and I took a break to go play something else, which in and of itself is the whole point of my weirdly emphasizes the point I'm trying to make here. That, like, yeah, no, I should totally have finished that game because I'm like not that off from actually finishing that game.
The Ganon fight's pretty good.
But yeah, I went and played something else and came back to it and, like, could not get back into it. Whereas I was super hot and heavy in that game for a while.
Hot and heavy. Apparently, Cody was macking on the game.
Yep. Where does that guy come from?
He probably falls from up above or something.
Retrieval.
Yeah. I will not be broken.
Same with Mario. I didn't finish Mario Odyssey.
I still haven't started that. I don't know, like the newer generation of Mario games since like Mario Galaxy, it doesn't really have a whole lot of appeal to me.
This is the first Mario game I've played since 64. And even then, I did not play a lot of Mario 64. I was a Donkey Kong 64 guy. And that DK rat. DK. Donkey Kong.
Whoa!
Oh! Dick move, bro!
I wonder if you got the torch lit.
I don't know. Now I want to play Donkey Kong. Does Donkey Kong 64 hold up?
I have no idea.
I feel like these are real questions that need to be asked. There's no like remake of that game, right? It wasn't because that was not in the rare.
Tropical Freeze is not the remake.
No,
It's a new.
That's a new game in the style of the old games.
And it's apparently very good.
Yeah.
I was a Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 guy. The side scroller ones for the Super Nintendo.
So good news for egg lovers. That's what Tropical Freeze is. Like all the newer Donkey Kong games are.
Yep, the side scroller.
The 2D side scroller platform. So, yeah, I don't know. Odyssey was pretty good. It really was. I think I just fell off of it because I don't play my Switch that much.
I tend to play my Switch in like bursts.
Well, so I tend to play my Switch when we go places. So like.
Oh well, yeah, there's that too. But it's definitely like a console where it's like, oh, I feel like just chilling on the couch while Julie does something, and I want to play something, so I'll just grab my Switch. Boom.
So I mean, that's the reason why I bought a Surface instead of a gaming laptop. I was like, oh, well, I've got a Switch, and if we go places, even when I had the laptop that could do gaming stuff, I never played games on it because, like, that just feels weird when we're at people's places. It's like, oh, let me whip on my laptop and I'll play Dark Souls.
For me, it always depended. Like, it depended on the situation, like what you're doing, why you're visiting, things like that. It was nice, or it is nice having a gaming laptop still. But yeah, very much especially if we're traveling for like touristy things, then I'm just gonna bring my Switch and I'll just play games while I'm on the plane, and then maybe right before bed. But if I'm like traveling for like the purpose of just relaxing, then I'll probably bring my gaming laptop, because like for me, relaxing is gaming. So
part of it was when we go places, it's usually to visit the in-laws or my parents. And I don't really feel, there's not like a good time when I can be like, oh, I'm just going to whip out my gaming laptop because we're sitting here watching TV together or whatever. Or, we're waiting for dinner. Like, there's never like a good space or time for me to like, oh, I'm going to take this time to play some games. Whereas like the Switch is really nice to be like, oh, look, I got 10 minutes. I'll just whip out the Switch, play while we're waiting for dinner to finish up or whatever.
Yeah. So for me, like when I'm visiting, at least my family in particular, not when Julie's family, but visiting my family, like I like to sometimes like sit on the couch with my laptop and play games, and then my niece will usually like pop over and like, what are you playing? And just like watch what I'm playing, because it's not something she ever gets exposed to, because I mean her gaming experience is all basically the Wii.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking Wii U, I'm saying just Wii. And then obviously iPad games, because an 11-year-old girl, obviously.
Okay.
Maybe he only gets triggered when you light that torch. You're tempting fate there.
Or maybe when I don't know.
Somehow you aggroed him from over there. Oh, here they come.
Those are different things.
No, those are the things that attacked you. You were burning your stamina.
To be fair, it wasn't when they hit me I died. It was the
getting knocked off, yeah. That whole, like, getting knocked off the edge.
Sometimes this game makes me feel inept. That's not, to be fair, that's not just Dark Souls 1.
There is a freaking bonfire closer somewhere as well.
I think the next bonfire is literally like at the bottom of the pit.
I don't think so. That's kind of a long haul. Because isn't the boss here shortly?
No,
Yeah.
that's not the boss.
You sure?
There's only one boss down here, right? The Rotten?
I don't think so. Maybe there is. I don't know. Damages, man. Those damages.
That was a calculated damage hit. I made the determination I was fine with taking that hit.
You were fine with possibly getting knocked off the edge?
That part I was not so much... Well, my bigger fear was that I was going to attempt to roll
And then get knocked off?
and then knock myself off. See, there should be another... Like, there should be a bonfire here. If I was
Oh, there. It's outside.
yeah, I just saw that. So, is that...
Oh, round. Or is this the one where you have to break through something?
That was what I was trying to avoid with the other guy. Okay.
And down, down, down you go.
And here we go. I'm really excited for Dark Souls on the Switch. I'm really sad that got delayed.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Should probably go rebuy Dark Souls 1 on PC.
So, the viewers are going to want to know.
Are we going to do Dark Souls 1 again?
And I'm pretty sure we've answered this question multiple times on Soulsmates.
It really depended. I think the answer we came to was it depended on what was all in the remake, right?
It depends on what's in the remake. Depends on where we're at. Because I mean, we can always come back to it later too.
Yeah. I think if you're asking
The
me,
item fell through the ground.
it did. It's the second one I've seen do that now. If you're going to ask me right now, are we going to do it? My answer is probably no. Because I don't think there's enough new stuff to warrant another
I don't know
playthrough.
if you need to jump down here.
I do.
Yeah, I think you could have jumped down over here. Is what I'm saying. But whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
There's probably not enough new stuff.
Now, you know, for the long-term haul of Soulsmates, we have plenty of games in the backlist, backlist, to get us past the Souls series, right?
He got you. And then you got him back. Yeah, there's probably enough like games that we'll play after
Yeah, I mean
the Soulsborne.
there are 3 games already in the top of my head that we will continue on with once we get through Dark Souls 3. So, don't worry about that.
The series will never end.
No.
Never end.
It just is all about cycles, man. So
Well, 90 more years of Soulsmates.
I hope so, man. To be fair, I hope sometime in that time we gain viewers.
We have plenty of viewers, Cody. All of our viewers are very important to us.
Yeah.
We love having you around.
No, I do. I appreciate when they're here. I really do.
Well, I mean, we're recording this, so they can't be here right now.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Doggo. Do.
Trundle on over. Do your mouth thing. Or die. That works too.
I'm still trying to figure out where the shadow guy drops down from.
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
He's a shadow man.
It doesn't. I just would like to know so I can see if I can avoid him somehow.
Well,
Life germ.
I'm pretty sure he can't be avoided, but
Well, at least, you know, anticipate, right?
pretty sure we do a good job anticipating him already.
The 5 Ds of Dark Souls, Mitch. Anticipate.
What? That makes no sense whatsoever.
Makes perfect sense.
Nonsense. None of them.
All of the sense. Okay, and we're back.
You don't need to worry about these guys.
Right.
Or, I guess you can.
And I think I do because as soon as I walk by at least, I think one of them goes at least Argo.
He goes Argo.
Argo.
Incoming! Flamey boys.
Flame boys? I don't think I like that term. Golden fruit balm.
Ooh.
It's golden fruit balm, a lot like what's the miracle fruit?
Sure, just slather it on your tongue and everything tastes different.
Not everything.
Okay, a lot of things taste different. So you gonna get your souls and then go to the bonfire real quick?
Nope. I'm gonna deal with this asshole first. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. So do I go through here to get to the bonfire then?
Yeah, I think through here and then there's probably like a wall you have to break or something.
Okay, let's bring a torch. Let's be a torch bearer.
Or it's just around the corner.
I hear
Yeah, it is outside. Yeah,
Okay.
break a wall. To the right. Break. There's a wall somewhere around here you can break. It might be around the other side. To the left. Go that way. No. Behind you. Step 10 steps this way. Turn left. Go this way. Turn right. Go to the corner.
Hang on, gotta make sure I don't die first.
Break one of these. See if you can break one of these walls here. There we go. Bonfire!
You got caught in the...
You didn't want to sit at it. I guess you don't want to have to kill everything again.
Yeah, that's the choice we're making. Okay, let's go
Damn fool.
over there.
These mushroom bug things.
Oh, there's that thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember that thing doesn't do anything, right?
Right, but you can kill it.
Do I want to kill it? Does that make me the monster? There's nothing here, right? Unless it's blocking a passage.
It is blocking something.
I don't like being that kind of monster, Mitch. Ooh, it's also got a lot of health. Sorry.
How are you?
Yes.
Are Are you really?
Yes, because it wasn't blocking anything.
But he had poison moss, Cody.
Hi, doggo.
You are a good doggo when you sit over there. Far away from us.
I was not attacking fast enough.
You don't want to try going up any of these ladders.
Oh, well, they all lead up back into the top.
One of them leads to an area that you can only access by going up the ladder.
Well, then, let's do that. So, I went to Hot Topic yesterday.
Whoa.
You go to Hot Topic
Hot
Live.
Topic.
It's not like a crazy thing. Let's not hold your horses. If you're in the market for pop figs, as my family is,
It's true.
Hot Topic is one place you just tend to go. So I was there yesterday. I bought my sister-in-law, who is obsessed with Jurassic Park, the new Jurassic Park pop figs are out. So now she has an entire fleet of dinosaurs. But one of the things that they have is not a Stranger Things pop, an It pop. That is,
Okay.
it is the kid sitting in the. Well, because we're not going up that one. Like sitting on the street with water flowing down with his boat with a sewer entrance and Pennywise's head in it.
That's an elaborate pop.
It is a friggin' super elaborate pop head. I'm like, what? Drink your juice box, drink your juice box. Yeah, it's one of the most elaborate pop figures I have ever seen.
That's a lot of life gems.
How many life gems was that? Oh, geez.
Yeah. Dark fog. Yeah.
We need to go over there, don't we? Okay, so you say one of these ones you have to...
Yeah, I don't remember which one, but one of them goes up to an area you can only access by going up the ladder. But...
I'm assuming it's this one?
Well, this does get you the chest.
Massive chest ahead.
I mean, it's got a hold of Great Club in it, so...
Bam, bam.
I don't remember which one. Doesn't matter. Let's go fight a boss. Are you gonna grab... There was a sconce right there. He could have lit. I suppose you just want to, like... break these things.
Apparently I'm out of arrows. Fire, poison, lacerating...
We just got a ton of poison.
Let's just load up the fire and the poison arrows. Hold a second.
They can't do it.
And you can't use the iron arrows with this bow.
You can't use the great arrows. You can't use great arrows without a great bow.
Oh, man.
That's how these things work, Cody. You're just gonna have to throw a bomb.
Okay.
Or a dagger. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the same diff, right?
Now you mount a period bar. Whatever. Go for it.
This doesn't... I don't know if I can trust you on this one.
See?
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
This was that sconce.
Yep.
The number of jumps that, like, you're not quite sure if you're actually going to be able to make. Now we're going to enter the true hellscape.
The Black Gulch.
So, I know a lot of people complain about pacing in Dark Souls 3.
I think people complain about pacing in every game that isn't Dark Souls 1.
I mean, you are not wrong. But like, the pacing in Dark Souls 2 is incredibly inconsistent when it comes to bonfires.
Yes.
Like, we went through the entirety of that area with, like, no bonfire, right? And then then you get to the last bonfire before the bottom, and then you get to the bottom, and then there's just, a bonfire.
Sure.
It's inconsistency.
He's gonna get you. Great magic weapon.
Shodel. We have different mms.
Yeah, apparently. And here I thought you would have loved the great magic weapon.
So I did actually do, in Dark Souls 3, I did do Great Magic Weapon build. On my first...
Stack that int.
Yeah, I went int Dex.
Yeah, that's right.
We had this conversation, and you're like, you're an idiot.
Yep.
I was like, I was not an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Remember where the drop down is.
It depends. What are you trying to do?
There's I think there's a bonfire closer. B. Oh no!
He didn't pull you in.
Mind me. Oh, don't mind me. Excuse me. Oh, you're in the way. You are most definitely in the way.
To the right.
Right here?
Sure. Good enough.
Oh!
Woodland Child Gully.
Yep, don't care. Move. I need you to move.
Guy you have to kill.
You are in a very bad spot, sir.
Yeah, look, a bonfire. You don't want to sit to...
No, because I want to deal with this guy. Maybe. He just blocked me with his weapon.
Yes, he did.
He looks like a Monster Hunter character now. Oh man, that stagger.
Woodland Child Gully go smash.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Oh man, he's got a lot of health.
And he's got a great big weapon and a great big shield, and he seems very, very, very good at using them all. Oh, you got him.
Thank you, bleed damage. Okay. And we also want to do this, because I think Luca is here.
Yay, we're not all, you know, wrinkly leather face anymore.
Am I crazy? Luca is here somewhere, right?
I don't remember.
What kind of bullshit is this? Good bullshit.
He uses his weapons in the other hands.
This is a different one.
Yeah, Swillen Child Victor
Sure.
instead of Gully.
Whew. Horseshite. So we should probably jump down and deal with that guy, and then come back up and humanize, right?
Sure. It's probably a smart move.
That way we aren't wasting effigies. Say, where do you spawn at? Don't mind me, I just need to grab this real quick. People at home, I'm sure loving my spam button sounds.
Oh god, yeah. It's like the best.
I totally thought that black pool was not a pool, and actually, you know, death.
I think. Do they not poison you?
The pools?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You!
Oh.
I was gonna say, watch your swing.
Nom 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 nom.
There has been a distinct lack of mimics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, huh?
Okay.
Oh, is she maybe down below?
I can't remember. I mean, we're gonna need to sit before we go fight, anyways, because we've burned a lot of
Oh god, yeah.
Estus.
So why are you going down here?
So I want to see if it's.
Oh, you just wanted to see if someone was here?
Yeah, where the hell is her summon?
I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's down below.
Oh, I see it up there.
Are you gonna sit first?
I want to make sure that's hers.
There's a second one too. Lone Hunter Schmidt.
Oh. Is this one?
Bashful Red.
Excuse me.
You're gonna die.
Hobbs. Is Luca not here?
I guess not.
You're supposed to be my spirit guide, Mitch.
Oh my god, let me pull up the freaking technology here.
Yeah, my spirit guide. Also known as my Googler. This is one reason why we maybe should have gone fire.
What? Why?
Because fire versus the creepy hand guys is really good.
I mean, you could switch to your fire sword.
I could.
You have a freaking fire sword. How's it fun, Cody?
I'm frustrated. I may be going on tilt. Is Luca here?
Yes. She's down below. Like I thought. She's not a summon, though.
Oh, she's here to talk to, but she's not a summon. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
I think if you set them on fire, they don't show up.
Yeah, I think... Well, they definitely can't escape, then, as we can see right now.
I mean, they can escape.
No, they can't. Because like, if you don't light the pool on fire, they can dive back down into the pool.
Oh. That's what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's use maybe some of these 30...
But yeah, if you go past these two, you break these two, it's like, I think it's down there? It'd be easy if you had a torch. Or it's past these 4. There's a... Yeah, down there. There's the door.
We can't open this door.
Well, then there's another...
There's another drop off.
down somewhere. Because there's a door that you can open down here.
Yeah, 'cause this is where the giants are, right here.
Sure.
There's nowhere else we can drop.
Is there?
No.
Did you look down over on the other side? The other side. Oh. Wheel.
I don't know. What do you think? Call an episode, come back. We're gonna run and find Luca real quick.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out where the hell she is now.
So there's 2 drop downs. I remember there being 2 drop downs, so we travel to the...
Yeah, she can be summoned for the Rotten, apparently. Black Gulch, the most hidden of her locations from the first bonfire. Stick close to the edge. Before the first tar pools, you can spot a small ledge below. Oh, so it's from the other side. You have to drop down.
Okay, so here we go. This is the first bonfire.
Using a torch is strongly advised.
Well, let's go do the torch. Nope,
That's
that's
not
wrong.
the right button.
Okay. So
stick to the edge over here.
before the first tar pool.
Yep, so to the right over here. Behind you a bit. Pretty sure. I think it's right there. All the items.
Hey, Luca.
Damn, you are hard to find, girl.
Oh, you... My thoughts are very scattered. What is this curse? The question rings in my mind, but I haven't the focus to answer it. Loss frightens me no end. Loss of memory, loss of self. If I were told that by killing you I would be freed of this curse, then I would draw my sword without hesitation.
Where is your sword?
I don't want to die. I want to exist. I would sacrifice anything at all for this. It shames me, but it is the truth. Sometimes I feel obsessed with this insignificant thing called self. Even so, I am compelled to preserve it. Am I wrong to feel so? Surely you do the same in my shoes. Maybe we're all cursed.
Maybe
The
we
moment
are.
we're born. Sometimes maybe we're all in the moment.
Luca's story is incredibly sad. I mean, this is Dark Souls, so
So yes.
I think on that note, we'll see you next time on another episode of Poison Bros.